Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another video. I usually feature more affordable guitars on the channel, but I have and will always make an exception for Vola. And today they've told me they've sent me an extra special one to check out. Let's take a closer look.
Do 7 strings now.
Do 7 strings now.
Do 7 strings now.
Yep, Vola does 7 strings now. Alright, so I'll be real with you, this guitar is just incredible. Vola is known for making amazing high-end guitars out of the US and Japan. They've always been an absolute blast to have on the channel. Honestly, some of my favorite demo tracks have been written with the Volas.
Perfectly splendid.
So huge thanks to them for sending this out for me to play with and for sponsoring this video. Now before these signature models for the guys in Kadinja though, they've been basically exclusively 6-string oriented. But my god, if this isn't a great introduction for their 7 strings. So I actually hadn't heard of Kadinja before Vola brought out American signature models for Quentin Godet and Pierre Denel last year. I'm so sorry, I'm not French. I probably butchered all of that. My bad, I tried. Let's move on. For $3,600, they featured relic finishes, aged hardware, roasted bird's eye maple necks and fingerboards, bare knuckle pickups, so super high-end, near custom shop prices. Now Vola have released more affordable versions in these. Affordable is of course relative, it's priced over $1,000 less expensive. Make no mistake though, this is still a guitar with premium appointments, handcrafted in Japan. So let's talk about it. There's a lot of things to like about this particular Oz 7. One of my favorite aspects about it, and actually the Kadinja signature models in general, is that they take a lot of traditional inspiration when it comes to the looks. I mean, an HSS 7-string is already cool as fuck, and then it comes in the antique white color. The pickguard and the backplate are both tortoiseshell. In addition to aged white, it also comes in black, another traditional finish. The classic Strat-style control knobs. Vola's brought some old school class into extended range, an area of guitar that is generally dominated by ultra-modern metal chug machines.
And it's perfectly splendid.
So this is Quentin's signature model. Pierre's signatures are also cool as hell. Same HSS configuration going on, combined with a tele control plate on a 7-string. So cool. But don't let the looks get you confused. Vola's packed in a number of modern features too. Attached to the alder body is a roasted maple neck with a roasted maple fingerboard. Love that dark roasted color with the aged white. 24 medium jumbo stainless steel frets, lumen lace side dots. It's my personal belief that lumen lace should be standard on any modern high-end guitar. It's so useful, and also just very cool. Goto Magnum locking tuners and a 2-point trem. Love that on high-end Japanese-made guitars. You see Goto hardware a lot, and it is just so solid. Combined with the bone nut, the tuning stability on this thing is insane. Usually I stay away from any non-ever-tuned extended range guitars because the stability and intonation, especially on that low B, can be all over the place. Extra especially if you prefer 7 strings and drop A, like I do because I'm a friggin' millennial or whatever. But yeah, the combination of the roasted maple neck, the Goto bridge, the Goto tuners, and a bone nut is sick.
Perfectly splendid.
I was a little bit worried about the 25.5-inch scale length, which is a bit short for a 7-string, but yeah, had absolutely no issues tracking any of the demo. Tuned it one time and it was good to go. And this neck feels incredible. Satin finish, modern C shape, none of that super flat back nonsense you'd find in an ultra modern 7-string guitar. Not really sure what else I can say. The neck is a huge part of what makes or breaks a guitar for me, and I love it. It feels incredibly smooth, sleek, effortless, and quite frankly, inspiring.
Perfectly splendid.
Especially with these flawless stainless steel frets. It's just very quick. For pickups, Vola's included their own proprietary Fire Ice set. Cool name. I assume it's because the humbucker is hot and crunchy, while the 2 singles are great for chill, chimey cleans.
And they're perfectly splendid.
And then you may have noticed it's got a couple little extra controls on the pickguard. The mini toggle affects the bridge pickup. You can go from series, which is like normal mode, to parallel, to coil tapped, and then this little thing is actually a dedicated neck pickup button switch. It's pretty inspired, and I love seeing these types of features. Little mods that make it more useful, more specialized for the type of music that the guitar was designed for. Like, I would have never thought of that feature, but now that I've used it, I like it. I see the purpose. So here's what it all sounds like outside of the demo track. I'm using the PV for the dirty and then the Marshall for the cleans. Vola guitars are just so good. While a lot of other brands focus on their import lines, and I totally respect that, Vola only focuses on what they do best, making premium, high-end, handcrafted guitars. And this Oz 7 is another example of just that. Everything about this is just premium level, and it really does make a difference. Every time I have a Vola on the channel, writing kick-ass demo riffs is just so easy.
Perfectly splendid.
Plus, an HSS 7-string? That's just cool. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit the like button. These are, of course, just my opinions. I'd love to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. If you're new around here, I'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell for all notifications. That way YouTube lets you know when I upload a new video. Social media, merch, and Discord server links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I'll see you for the next video.